Hello, thank you for joining me in my Ignite talk on improving faculty scholarship. My name is Dr. Alex Verdeick, and I am currently the Associate Vice Chair of Education at Oregon Health and Sciences University. So, we all know that increasing scholarship in a family medicine department is not always easy. So, what is the answer to the multiple choice question? Do you nag people until they get the work done? Do you make it a requirement of publishing 2 papers per year, and if people aren't meeting that requirement, you actually can withhold some of their pay? Do you create low-maintenance supportive systems that help people achieve their career goals, or do you give up because this is just too hard? So, a quick story. A few years ago, members of my department put together scholarly collaboratives. So this was supposed to be a group that formed around a shared interest. The group would be researchers, clinicians, and possibly even educators, and a project manager. And the whole goal was to talk about ideas for disseminating their work and publishing. We had great success with one of our groups, the Office-Based Medication Assistant Treatment Group, but the others didn't really take off. And partly this may have had to do with the timing, as many things did not come to fruition after COVID hit. Like many departments, we have strong clinical physicians, we have great researchers and great educators, but they sometimes work in silos and don't actually work with each other to develop into published work. What we did was first look at what our needs of faculty were. We took our annual review system and looked at what people were looking to in terms of developing interests. We also did a mentor survey, which mainly looked at what people's goals were in mentoring and what they would want in faculty development. And we also have knowledge of the support services that exist in our department that aren't really widely advertised, and maybe the support services that don't exist. So we started advertising opportunities. So in our weekly newsletter to all faculty, we have a faculty opportunity section. So what this has would be things like a proposal conference submission deadline, fellowships, both internal and external, research opportunities, and committee opportunities. Also in our monthly faculty meeting, we have reminders about these opportunities, as well as a short session on faculty development, which could be 10 minutes on developing an IRB. Other times it could be working on promotion. We also often get targeted requests that may not really be important to go out to the entire faculty, and we may send targeted emails about, you might want to look into this. Are you interested? We also rebooted our mentor program, which is just now starting. We started this with a survey asking who wants mentorship, who already has mentoring, and what people feel their needs are in mentoring. We came up with a template which has recommended subjects to discuss to help people along with their careers. And we looked at our leaders and our senior faculty who were not mentoring and know that their experience would be very important in this, and included them in our project. Our aim is not to really police this and make sure there's required meetings, but to hopefully set this path forward for people. We've also developed resources. We have a people grid. Who would you speak to if you want to do qualitative research? Who would help you with, say, a grant budget? And that's just a very short page. We also have a longer document that has opportunities for skill building, such as fellowships, online training, conferences, and things that would really be helpful for getting at people's career goals. The people in this are also very important. We've been talking with research leaders who actually want clinicians involved in their work, and we can help them by involving them more in education. We know that connectors are important. That person who can help may not be the expert at what you're talking about, but who can guide you to the person that is. And we have a lot of opportunities. There's many scholarly projects going on in our department that are required from our residents and our medical students that faculty can be involved in that could lead to publication. The other important part of the people is who manages these systems. Is it best for me to manage this system at my current salary, or should we bring in somebody who may be better at creating systems and connecting people who has the time? In addition, we have a person who we send opportunities to, so they're the collector of all opportunities, so they can publicize that. So, are your systems working? Are you ready to do an in-depth review of what is working in your department and not, and measure outcomes? Thank you.